People are never satisfied. If they have a little, they want more. If they have a lot, they want still more. Once they have more, they wish they could be happy with little, but are incapable of making the slightest effort in that direction. Forgive but do not forget, or you will be hurt again. Forgiving changes the perspective, forgetting loses the lesson. Life has a way of testing a person's will either by having nothing happen at all or by having everything happen at once. Everyone seems to have a clear idea of how other people should lead their lives, but none about his or her own. If you are brave enough to say goodbye, life will reward you with a new hello. Remember your dreams and fight for them. You must know what you want from life. There is just one thing that makes your dreams become impossible: the fear of failure. Close some doors not because of pride, incapacity, or arrogance, but simply because they no longer lead somewhere. Haters are confused admirers who can't understand why everybody else likes you. If you want to be successful, you must respect one rule: never lie to yourself. Love is a trap. When it appears, we see only its light, not its shadows. Don't be intimidated by other people's opinion. Only mediocrity is sure of itself. So take a risk and do what you really want to do. Life sometimes separates people so that they can realize how much they mean to each other. Being human means having doubts and yet still continuing on your path. Life always waits for some crisis to occur before revealing itself at its most brilliant. We humans have two great problems. The first is knowing when to begin, the second is knowing when to stop. Blessed are those who do not fear solitude, who are not afraid of their own company, who are not always desperately looking for something to do, something to amuse themselves with, something to judge. Waiting is painful, forgetting is painful, but not knowing which to do is the worst kind of suffering. Perfect people don't drink, don't fight, don't lie, don't make mistakes, and don't exist. If you're never alone, you cannot know yourself. When someone's leave, it is because someone else is about to arrive. When we repeat a mistake, it is not a mistake anymore, it is a decision. You will never be able to escape from your heart, so it is better to listen to what it has to say. Every time we repeat the same mistake, the price goes up. You are what you believe yourself to be. If you think adventure is dangerous, try routine. It is lethal. Anyone who loves in the expectation of being loved in return is wasting their time. Life is too short, or too long, for me to allow myself the luxury of living it so badly. Stay mad but behave like normal people. Run the risk of being different, but learn to do so without attracting attention. Don't allow your mind to tell your heart what to do. The mind gives up easily. If you start by promising what you don't even have yet, you will lose your desire to work towards getting it. And when you can't go back, you have to worry only about the best way of moving forward. Don't listen to the malicious comment of those friends who, never taking any risk themselves, can only see other people's failures. You have two choices: to control your mind or let your mind control you. The world is changed by your example, not by your opinion. We can never judge the lives of others because each person knows only their own pain and renunciation. It is one thing to feel that you are on the right path, but it is another to think that yours is the only path. And one has to understand that braveness is not the absence of fear, but rather the strength to keep on going forward despite the fear. To realize one's destiny is a person's only obligation. If you love someone, you must be prepared to set them free. We must never stop dreaming. Dreams provide nourishment for the soul, just as meal does for the body. Many times in our lives, we see our dreams shattered and our desire frustrated, but we have to continue dreaming. If we don't, our soul dies, and agape cannot reach it. Happiness is something that multiplies when it is divided. Be like the fountain that overflows, not like the cistern that Mary contains. When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. If you want to control someone, all you have to do is to make them feel afraid. Love is an untamed force. When we try to control it, it destroys us. When we try to imprison it, it enslaves us. When we try to understand it, it leaves us feeling lost and confused. Be brave, take risks. Nothing can substitute experience. When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it.